Russia is about to cut half of Novoselivka and encircle Ukraine. It's day 870 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from the Avdiivka sector, here's situation has become very interesting. In our previous report, I explained to you how Russian forces, in order to capture Novoselivka, developed their northern flank. This was possible because of the Russian push a few kilometers north, which dramatically improved their tactical situation on this section. Recently, the situation has escalated significantly. As per latest report, Russian forces, after reaching this section of the river, launched the attack on a highly fortified trench network north of the village. This trench network was the main strong point that defended the northern part of the village. However, it was now being stormed from three sides. Today it was confirmed Russian forces were able to take this area under their control. With this advance, Ukraine lost their main northern defense. Russian sources say their forces instantly started their attacks on the village and did not give Ukrainian forces time to settle. There is information coming from the field. Russian forces have penetrated the village from the north and have already captured the school. Now the situation for Ukrainian forces has become very critical. They are about to be divided in half and encircled. So it is likely that Ukrainian forces very soon might withdraw from the eastern part. I have to admit, I was a little surprised by how much faster Russians were able to develop this advance. It seems like the development of the northern flank had a very big effect on the village. As you can see, this has now basically undermined Ukraine's southern and eastern defense. In fact, to inflict even more pressure and chaos, Russian forces were seen attacking the eastern outskirts, as they were shelled by a Ukrainian drone. Right now, Ukrainian forces have a very important decision to make, as the situation will only get worse. Furthermore, around the river, Russian sources are reporting similar development. They claim Russian forces have taken this area under their control. However, no visual proof of any kind has been shared. However, in Vosgod, a Russian unit raised their flag in one of the buildings. Apparently, many people were claiming that the village was in a gray zone. So this should clear the doubts. Now moving to Krasnohorivka. Here the situation is complicated and interesting at the same time. In our previous report, we discussed how Russian forces launched a push northwards at the western part of the city. I told you that they were threatening to cut the supply road of Ukrainian forces, and as a result expected them to withdraw. And the situation is complicated. After the previous advance, Russian forces did not make any major advance towards the north. It seems like Ukraine also realized Russia's plan and deployed some of the forces from the eastern side. This played right into Russia's hand, as the Ukrainian line at the east became weaker. And the latest report confirmed they were able to take this big area under their control. This is a significant advance because fights fought here are similar to Bakhmut, as Ukraine is defending every house intensely. However, there was also a second reason behind this advance. Apparently, Russian forces launched an intense push from the northern flank. They were attacking west and south. Given the weakened line due to troop movements, and Russia's push from multiple directions broke the Ukrainian defense, which they were able to hold for several weeks. It is expected that Ukraine will slowly withdraw as Russia continues to push from two sides and threaten them with encirclement. You have to keep in mind, Russian units performing this operation are very much capable of rapid advance. In fact, they already proved this at the start of the Krasnohorivka operation, and Ukrainian units are well aware of this fact. Now, thankfully, there was a clarification on what we discussed in our previous report. Poland has officially said they will not shoot down any Russian missiles or drones on behalf of Ukraine. However, they kept the window open by saying they will only shoot down if NATO decides it. In addition, the USA has also said Ukraine will have to shoot down their own targets. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.